Cool, so today this is day 2. This is day 2 of the audiobook recording. The book is called The Crypto Book, nice and original. I didn't come up with that name, the publishers did. Mine was The Crypto Tsunami or The Crypto Bubble or whatever. Cool, it's raining outside, so back in here. Yeah, it's really surreal. I've never been in a recording studio like that, and I'm reading everything off a tablet. And every time I scroll down, it actually it picks up my skin touching the screen. Like even when I try and do it quietly, it picks everything up. And today, it's been my stomach has been taking the piss. I rushed over here and I had like a McDonald's, not long ago, and like every 30 seconds my stomach is rumbling, like it's digesting the food I've just had, and I can't even hear it, but like when I've got my headphones on I can hear it. It's like, and yeah, there's one sentence I had to repeat at least 12 times. Bloody stomach. This is McDonald's actually. If traditional blockchains are the steam car, Tangle, Hyperledger, Block Lattice and Hashgraph are fighter jets. Not only are they able to achieve millions, if not billions, of transactions per second, which is crucial for a globally scaled, everyday use microtransactions crypto, but they also have infinite scale. Nearly all cryptos face scaling issues. They're fine at the moment while there are limited users in the crypto space, but when it goes mainstream, there are going to be problems. Put it this way, if there were 4 people around a table with a big pizza, everyone would get a good slice. But if 50 people suddenly walked in and you had to equally share that same pizza, there would be queues and the slices would be tiny. These 4th generation DLTs actually improve the more users they have. It's like all new users walking into the room with their own pizza. Now, I saw on Facebook a whole bunch of people wondering why I'm going down the publishing route, why I'm not self-publishing, blah, blah, blah. And I completely understand the pros and cons of all the other stuff. But where I'm coming from with this one, this is going to be, I've got a previous book already, but this is going to be my first proper book, let's say. And I want it, and the thing is, I'm small fry. I've got a few followers, but to go down the self-publish route, I know it makes sense because I could get it out there really quickly. I have full control. I get full revenue for every book sold, etc. But I don't have much of a distribution arm, I guess. And with Hodder, which is the publisher, which is what J.K. Rowling uses and loads of other people use, it's one of the biggest publishers out there. And so, if anything, it's more of a massive distribution arm. Now, I've got a pretty good deal with them. I mean, on the face of it, I thought it was shocking, but for first-time authors, it's pretty good. But I get roughly 10% of net sales, which, from a business angle, I'm thinking that's absolutely shit. Because if my book sells for £15 minus costs, blah blah blah, I'm probably only going to make 50 pence per book. But it's a case of having a sliver of a huge pie, because they're selling it internationally. It's all already being converted into Russian, Italian, Spanish, and a few other languages. So yeah, it'll be interesting. I'm seeing this as a learning exercise, seeing what goes on behind the scenes. This whole experience is pretty fun. And the next time I've got my next book, in fact I've got a few books up here, but my next one is my book, which I think will be the new Rich Dad, Poor Dad. If you read Rich Dad, Poor Dad, that slapped me in the face like years ago and really bucked me up into getting into the whole wealth accumulation journey. And I think I've got a better book. Sounds a bit arrogant, but yeah. So that I will self-publish. I guess one of the delays of Hodder, or not Hodder, but this whole process is that I finished writing my crypto book in February 2018. And it's now August and it's not being released till October time. And that gap, that 6 month or so gap, is like a decade in crypto world. but it's not a timely type book, so you can read it in 10 years time and it'll still make sense. So anyway, that's all for me. I'm gonna get back. I think I've stopped grumbling and digesting, so see ya.